Nothing at Lucasfilm is safe from the band hammer of Kathy Kennedy. Let me tell you, we could go on and on about all the failed attempted projects under Kathy Kennedy at Lucasfilm when it comes to Star Wars. But Lando, the Lando series, the Lando movie, whatever it was supposed to be, is just another that is canceled. It is thrown away. This coming from Deadline via Collider, I guess. Star Wars Project Lando not moving forward, says director Justin Simien. Justin Simien says the Donald Glover starring solo Star Wars spinoff, Lando, will not be happening. Now, Collider published remarks Friday from Simien indicating that Lando is dead. He's currently out promoting Hollywood Black on MGM Plus, a docuseries based by scholar Donald Bogle. But let's not talk about that. What he has to say is it was pretty developed. There was a Bible, there was concept art, there were scripts, but it just wasn't meant to be. For me, it has to be done pretty straight on. Like, I am in grief. I do not feel good. I have to let myself feel those feelings, he said. There's so much that I experience that I get to keep forever and take into the next project. I can't obviously take the storyline or the IP or the characters, but there's so much more that I got as a maker, and that's mine. And that's mine. Sorry, it's too late. You can't take that part back. So Lando was announced back in 2020. If you remember, during the pandemic when Disney held that big investors media call thing online where they announced a whole slew of projects. Star Wars, they did the Patty Jenkins announcement. They did the Lando announcement. There's a whole bunch of things that they announced that day. The Lando series was one of them. Now, Lando was an interesting concept and idea because regardless of what you felt or feel about that solo film that came out back in, 2017, 2018, whatever it was, I think it was 2018. Regardless, whatever you felt of that movie or felt about that movie, everybody really did like Donald Glover's portrayal of Lando Calrissian. A young Lando portrayed by Donald Glover was fantastic. He did a hell of a job as the character. So, a series about a young Lando kind of made sense. And, people weren't upset about this idea. But again, just like what we've seen time and time and time again with Kathy Kennedy, she just can't get her crap together at Lucasfilm. Now, some may sit there and say, well, Dave Filoni's in control now, so this is a Dave Filoni problem. Possibly. But Dave Filoni wasn't in control in 2020 when this was announced. And we're talking 4 years. That means this project was in development in some form or fashion for 4 years. Now, obviously, he doesn't give us any specifics on when this was officially axed. He doesn't give us any specifics here. So it could have been axed a year ago, 2 years ago. But to the public perception, to the public eye, let's take a look and just say 4 years. We'll say 3.5 years because it was late 2020 when they announced it. So we'll err on the side of caution and say 3.5 years this project was in development. During that time, what happened? What did Kathy Kennedy do? Because she lost Patty Jenkins during that time. Then she loses this as well? What is she doing? Why is she still in this position? That's what makes no sense to me. I don't understand. On top of it, you get a show like The Acolyte made during that time. A show like The Acolyte is created, is made, $180 million budget show that looks as bad as it looks, is written as poorly as it's written, is acted as terribly as it's acted, is edited as bad as it's edited. You sit there and you see the bullcrap that is constantly made but a Lando show that could have been fantastic. Because let's face it, Donald Glover, he is a fantastic actor. He is a great filmmaker. Say what you will about his agenda-pushing ideas and his music. He's done some great acting in his career to this point. I was very interested to see what he could have helped create with this Lando series. And I don't think he would have gone that route with the agenda pushing like they did with The Acolyte. So you're taking, which is crazy to me, but you're taking the possibility of having a strong, really popular black actor in Hollywood led series, and you cancel it. Why? It doesn't make any sense. And then you allow The Acolyte to what is your problem there at Lucasfilm? Like, Kathy Kennedy is the problem. Lucasfilm is a complete wreck and complete disaster. Like I said, we could go on for hours discussing all of the problems that there have been at Lucasfilm starting back in 2012, 2013. It really started with J.J. Abrams with The Force Awakens. People don't realize that there were issues with The Force Awakens, with J.J. Abrams. It was a chore to get him back. It was a chore to get him back for The Rise of Skywalker because of the issues there were at The Force Awakens. The only person that there actually wasn't any real issues with was Rian Johnson, at least that we were not aware of. But the more you think about it, he was probably just a yes man the entire time, or Kathy Kennedy just loved everything that he did for some odd reason. Who knows? But this is ridiculous. I mean, it sucks that the Lando series is officially canceled. There was rumors that it was turned into a movie, so could that still be happening? There was really no talk about that in this article. Maybe Simeon was taken off the project because it was being turned into a movie and he was just going to be the director showrunner. And maybe now that it's being a movie, I don't know. But what do you think? Do you think that the Lando series being just canceled is a good thing? Do you want to see it continue? Do you want to see it? I don't know. I don't know, because I'm just kind of sick of what they're doing over at Lucasfilm. I want them to just make up their damn minds at this point and just give us something good. Just give us some good stuff. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think about everything. I think it's time. Just get rid of Kathy Kennedy. That's it. Just get rid of her. It's done. It's over. Gone. Go away. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. And with all that said, I'll catch you all later.